Hey guys, Daed here. I thought today, since I didn't want to fall too behind on YouTube videos and wasn't quite sure what to do, I would do a Q&A or a Q&D? I don't know. But I have 10 questions that I get frequently asked in no particular order. And yeah, we're just gonna head straight into them and I will answer them so that hopefully this video can be factually helpful to you later if you actually care. So, the first question being, when did you start Twitch? I started Twitch December of 2012. Now, I started it to watch a specific person stream, who is GameCat, and I was modded there about, I don't know, the next stream that she had. So, clearly, it was meant to be. I didn't start consistently streaming for myself until September of last year, and it is August 6th. So I've been consistently streaming for almost a year, which is kind of interesting, I think. The next question is, why the name Daed Logistics? Well, Daed, or Daed, came from Daedalus, and Daedalus is my favorite Greek mythology character. He's my favorite Greek mythology character, not because he was perfect, because he certainly wasn't, but because he was a creator of a lot of really cool things, including the Wax Wings and the Labyrinth, and a couple of other odds and ends. But what was my favorite part of him wasn't even that. It was that most Greek stories end in tragedy, even in mythology, and Daedalus, his story doesn't end in tragedy. He literally disappears out of Greek mythology, as far as I know. He evades a king that wanted him dead, and he just disappears. And they don't know anything else about him. So I think it's kind of really interesting. The logistics is just because I like how everything kind of fits together in people and in places. I like puzzles and patterns and stuff like that. So Daed Logistics came together. Daed became a nickname, and I thought it was really cute, and it just stuck. Next question is, what's the tall thing in the background? Now, I know you guys can see my desk. I made it so that it looks fairly interesting in the background, but the tall thing over there is a playmat. It's a Magic the Gathering playmat. This one is by Arcade Post. I believe you can see the signature right there. It was given to me by my father. It is an awesome, awesome piece of artistic nerdery. I don't know what to say without it other than that. But I will put that back in a bit. That is what the tall thing in the background is. Coffee or tea is the next question, and the answer is both. Both, please. Not necessarily at the same time, but I definitely like both for mildly different reasons. Tea is a very delicious and soothing thing for me, whether caffeinated or uncaffeinated. There are tons of different flavors, and just, it's perfect for any occasion. Coffee is smooth and rich and fantastic and keeps me focused. They both keep me focused to a certain extent. I have tendencies of ADHD, whether I have ADHD or not, and caffeine can be used to regulate those tendencies. So when I'm really, really hyped up and having issues, sometimes going to sleep or just focusing on a thing, a lot of people with ADHD aren't affected by caffeine in the normal way. It, in fact, calms them down and focuses them, bringing them back, rather than making them really hyper. So caffeine doesn't make me hyper. Caffeine pulls me back to earth when I need to be, so that I can do what I need to do. So does tea. Caffeine is awesome. Coffee, tea, yes. Am I a PC only gamer? No. PC was not my first games, and it's not the only games I play. It's what I've played recently because I don't really have the ability to stream non-PC games. I do intend on getting a capture card at some point. I'd like to stream Kingdom Hearts, any of the Final Fantasy games, anything else I happen to have on PS3. If I get a PS4, then on that, depending on what the capture card is for. But yeah, no, I'm not a PC only gamer. I'm just currently mostly stuck on PC only games. Will you play whatever the game that you think of this game? Will you play this game? Do I have the game? If I have the game, then there's always the possibility that I'll play it. If I don't have the game, that possibility shrinks dramatically. If the game is a horror game, or a game that's gonna make me jump like 8 feet in the air, that possibility shrinks to very, very small, unless it's Halloween. In which case I sometimes terrify myself for other people's entertainment because I'm insane. Are you attending any cons? Yes, I have a plan to attend Dragon Con in September. I would really love to be able to do that. It's been in the plans for a while. I've been kind of saving up for it, and I'm excited for it. If I manage it, it'll be my first big convention that I've ever been to, and that's really exciting. So I'm really pumped for that, and yeah, if I end up going, I hope to see you there. That would be really awesome. What are your hobbies? I have a lot of hobbies. Twitch streaming is fun, and I guess it's mostly considered a hobby more than a job since I have a job other than that, but because of the hours that I put into it, some people would consider it a job. Because of the fact that I sometimes sort of get paid from it, people would consider it a job. If you consider Twitch a job, then it's not a hobby. If you don't consider it a job, then it is a hobby that I really, really love. Outside of that, I play games that aren't related to my streaming. I like to sing, and if you come into my streams, you'll probably have heard that 8 million times, and you're like, okay, enough of this, because whatever, my microphone is not the best. I like to draw. If you come to my stream, you've probably seen that too, because I do creative streams. And I like to write really badly, but that doesn't happen that often. What games have you been playing on stream recently? I've recently gotten into Skyrim. So I've been playing that. I've been playing RimWorld, which is an alpha and not available on Steam until next year, but it is greenlit. And I've been playing a couple other odds and ends. Necrodancer, Crypt of the Necrodancer I've been playing. I've been playing some other base games I've played. Let's see. I beat Child of Light recently. We played a lot of things, I guess. So, and I do creative streams, which again is me sitting there drawing and playing music and having fun. And what are your future plans? This is the last question of the 10 that I get frequently asked. My future plans are, I'd like to do a charity stream at some point. I have a celebration plan for 2,500 followers. And I'm super excited about that because I'm already over 1,000. I'm almost 2,100, so maybe that'll happen pretty fast. I don't know. I plan on going to Dragon Con, but that's been mentioned. Maybe some cosplay streams, maybe some other odds and ends, anything that I think is pertinent. And just general stuff. So other cons other than Dragon Con would be super cool. So if you have any, keep me informed. Especially if they're near North Carolina, I would love to know. So I think that's about it. Oh, and holiday streams. I don't know what's going to be happening with my background for Halloween or Thanksgiving or Christmas, but I hopefully will have cool things planned for those, and you'll be there to see them. So, thank you very much for watching. It was fun having you at this YouTube video. So, I will, again, keep trying to make them fairly consistently. I don't want to leave you guys high and dry. I kind of hate when I have to do that. See you next time. Thank you so much. If you liked this video, like it and leave me a comment about what you'd like me to film next, and I'll definitely work on it. So thank you guys so much for coming, and I'll see you next time. Bye!